wake and bake. Not talking about weed, talking about that full glam. Zaza beat book with me. I could travel to you. You could come over here to the RVM. Yeah, la style it. Much rather beat it. Got me girl up, even though she don't need it. I can't hear anyone.
What's happening, man? It's your boy, the Calm Man, KJM_man.5110. That's the Bay. You feel me? Catch me on Universal The Base. Catch me on What It Sound Like podcast. We get your best reviews and interviews. Catch me on the Blerd Cartel. You know we doing well. You feel me? And catch me on Blerd Approved Entertainment. No tapping, no capping. If you're a nerd and you've seen it, then what's your opinion? What's happening with you?
What that shit do, man? It's your boy Straw Hat Joofy. Make it do what it doofy, man. You can find me here, there, and everywhere else like air, man. You know, it's a pleasure to be back on the show. I've been absent for a minute, man. We back with another high one on a Thursday instead of Friday, though. How y'all doing?
What's happening with our special guest? You know what I'm saying? The makeup guru, you know what I'm saying? The Bay's finest, you know what I'm saying? What's up with Zaza? What's good?
Hey, what's happening? My name is Zaneta, aka Zaza Exo Beauty, from Sacramento, California, and reside in Los Angeles.
Okay. Then real quick, Miss Ebony Moonbeam, what's happening with you?
Hey everybody, I'm Ebony_Moonbeam. I'm a cosplayer, and I'm also a co-host for a female-led podcast called Waifu Reviews that gives you everything fandom with a side of waifu. So as a cosplayer, I'm really excited and thankful that you guys allowed me to come on here to speak to a professional celebrity makeup artist, because cosplay is obviously somewhat heavily surrounding makeup, and so I'm really excited to hear your story and get to know you better.
Oh, thank you. I love cosplay. I mean, I've never done it, but I love
you should do it.
Everyone's costumes and makeup. I'm like, you guys get so creative. I'm like, what? Where do you find the time? And then most of the cosplayers, like, they never inherit the like sewing, but they started doing it when they cosplayed, and I'm just like, it's so amazing how you
Why they do her like that?
But it's so amazing how you guys most people pick up a new skill and just create these crazy costumes.
Yeah, that's definitely what I'm trying to go for. I've always been semi-decent doing my own makeup, but I definitely seem to be picking up more and more the farther I go in my cosplay career.
I love it.
I love the cosplay life. It's dope to me.
Most definitely. So past the makeup, as far as like doing cosplay, I actually got a few questions for you. I don't know if you just want to jump right into it, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Me personally, you know, we go way back like folks flats on the Cadillac, you know what I'm saying? But what I was gonna say, so tell them how you got started, like what inspired you to start doing makeup? Like how did you know that this was your path, like your career path?
What was your inspiration?
Oh, myself or Ebony?
No, for you.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sorry.
It's about you today.
Oh my God. Thank you. So I've always been into art since I was a kid. Like when I was about 7 years old, I went to Boys and Girls Club and I did graphic designing. And I always stuck with graphic designing, web designing, illustration, digital illustration. I went to school at Art Institute, Sacramento, for graphic designing, interactive media, illustration, web designing, coding. And I would have graduated, but I dropped out because I couldn't stay focused in the program and coding that was forced onto my major because the school was so new when I attended. And I dropped out. My dad was like, hey, I noticed you love hair, nails, and makeup. And my side job was being a caregiver. He's like, you always do the old lady's makeup. You always do your hair and your nails and your makeup. Why don't you just go to school for hair and makeup? And he was like,
I said, okay, Pops.
Oh,
that's something rare.
That's my dad.
That's something rare for a dad to say. You know what I'm saying? Most dads are not supportive in that way. Most dads will be like, hey, You feel me? You supposed to be going to school. You supposed to be finish this degree. Like, I need you to yada, yada, yada. Like, that shit is just a hobby. Like, nah, he was like, nah, you good at that shit. Go ahead and follow your dreams. That's real shit.
Yeah, I'm so blessed to have supportive family members, especially my dad. Because when we used to live in the Bay Area in EPA, he tried to, like, his dream for me was to be a judge. And he just always tried to steer me away from art, either if it was dancing, drawing, any type of form of art, performing arts, or any type of like digital. He tried to steer me away from it, but I just couldn't shake it. So then he was just like, why don't you just go to school for makeup? And the sisters love their hair, love getting their hair and nails done. So go get your degree and your cosmetology license for all three. And I was just like, okay. And so, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's
the
up.
only thing I listen to my daddy about.
so speaking of, right? Where is it at? Yes, right here. So speaking of that, right? So what's the difference like between a makeup artist versus a makeup artist? Like, people who be on the gram, just, you know, making it like, oh, this is a hobby, versus somebody who went to school for it. Is there a difference in skill level? Like, what makes you stand out as a makeup artist versus somebody else who does makeup?
So I'm licensed. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I went to school. I got certified. I passed the state board test. Before I even went to beauty school, I moved back to the Bay Area. I moved to San Leandro, and I went to the libraries, checked out books about beauty, about makeup, about how to, you know, face structures. And then I went to beauty school. So I was just getting prepared. I think that's what stands out. That's what makes me stand out, is that I'm just highly certified. And versus, and I don't want to shit on anybody, because, you know, I don't call the ones on Instagram, I don't call them makeup artists. I call them like influencers. Mm-hmm, and the makeup artists that, what is it?
No, exactly. I'm saying I agree with you.
And the makeup artists some makeup artists that I do meet, I can tell that they didn't go to school for it, especially like a cosmetology school, because they'll use the same like applicator from the mascara one instead of a disposable one. And I'm just like, no, why would you do that? You're gonna get someone pink eye. So they can practice sanitation, and that's how you can tell who's certified, who has a license, versus who's just someone who just started, or an influencer. All about sanitation, all about hygiene. You gotta make sure you don't break your clients out.
Got you. So real quick, to the other hosts on here, you feel me? If y'all got a question on here, you feel me? I'm gonna switch the camera to y'all, and then y'all ask the question. I'm gonna switch the camera back to her, because I want to be the, you know, the overall voice on here, directing the conversation. You feel me? But real quick before y'all chime in, if y'all are gonna chime in, just let me know. But so what was your dream job in doing makeup? Like, were you always going for celebrities? And if it was for celebrities, was there a specific platform you wanted to be on? Did you directly go for Baddies West or Baddies East? You feel me? Like,
Can I reconstruct your question?
Go ahead. Remix
it. So where did you start off doing makeup before you were given the opportunity to start dealing with celebrities? What got you to that point to be able to get on a show like Zeus or deal with people like you have dealt with so far in your career?
Moving to LA, 2021, I lived at Airbnbs trying to prevent sleeping in my car. And I try to figure out, okay, how can I stand out? What makes me stand up as a makeup artist that I can grab celebrity attention? I didn't even know what Zeus was, first off. So
yeah, it's fairly new too. So
yeah. So when I moved here, I started rapping. I don't rap. I'm not a rapper, but I do rap about my makeup services. So I started rapping. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna rap behind every iconic hyphy beat that I know, that people around, you know, people in LA know, like E40, the Wolf Pack, the Pack, Too Short, etc. You know, Tracks a Million. So I just started rapping about my makeup services behind all these iconic beats, and that's how a lot of people started to recognize me, followed me on Instagram, wrote down my number, text me. I had people's PRs, managers hit me up. And what I would do is go to these beaches in SoCal, like Venice Beach, Santa Monica Beach, and like Melrose Street. I had a collage. I don't have it now. I had a collage with all my makeup work, and it said, it says around the lines, no need for tip, just tag a celebrity that you want to see me do makeup on. And so that's what people did. That's how I gained my followers. That's how I, you know, made a name for myself, and was just rapping. Yeah, just rapping about my services.
Okay.
And then Zeus hit me up. So, this guy named, oh my God, why am I forgetting his name? I see him all the time. It's Kadeem. Shit. Hold on. Jalen. Okay. So they're twins. I was supposed to move in with them before I found my apartment. And I was like, okay, so your budget is a little too high for me. He was like, okay, no problem. I see you do makeup. And if we have any gigs, I'll let you know. I didn't know who he worked for. He hit me up one morning. It was like 3 a.m. He's like, hey, we need you on set. I was like, okay. And like, I woke up, I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. Don't know what on set was. Like, I don't know what network. I didn't know who it was for, but I wanted to work. It was 3 a.m. I woke up and he was like, oh, never mind. You're a little too far. You won't make it on time. It was for Jocelyn Hernandez. I was like, what?
Wow.
Like, motherfucker work for? And so he was like, yeah, I work for Zeus. I was like, oh, okay. I still didn't know what the hell Zeus was. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, oh, damn, Jocelyn. And he's like, don't worry, I got you. So ever since then, he's just been putting me on. Natalie Nunn's been putting me on, and Rolly. So Rolly found me on the beach.
Okay.
Jalen found me on Facebook, Roommates of LA. And Natalie Nunn, I've known her since 2016 at MAC Cosmetics when I helped her during the Super Bowl. And then we just started following each other. And when I was fit and when she was in the fitness industry, we just started to connect. And then I came out here, saw her at one of the shows. And then we connect. She was like, oh, I know you. You from SAC? I'm like, yeah. So, yeah, it just a 360.
So I got a couple of questions.
Hold on the beach. You mean she met you?
Yeah, I want to know more about that.
What do you mean she found you on the beach?
She just saw you and like.
So like I'll go live. I'll go live on Instagram. So I guess Rolly's been following me since, I don't know. She says she's been following me forever, like for years before the pandemic. And I went live. I always went live, and I always I had another phone and recorded it. And I'll repost it on my page. And that's how she found me. She was like, you're back. You're living in LA finally. And that's how she booked me. She was like, I've been waiting for you to come to LA. And I was like, what the freak? Who's this? I was like, oh,
that's incredible.
Shout out to Nat. So, okay. So like, speaking about Natalie, right? What makeup artist got her fucked up? Like, is this?
Oh my God.
Is this the artist issue or is this a her issue? Like, you know, she been known to be put on memes for this. Like, that's your partner, but I'm just trying to understand. Like, is this a makeup artist? Because I'm pretty sure that you feel me? You wasn't doing her makeup at that time.
Yeah, can't do that, y'all.
Right, that's not her. That's not true. You feel me? So like, is this a makeup artist issue, or is this? You feel me? What's the issue with this?
I'm trying to find the words. Okay, so it can be an artist issue if they don't know how to work on a client's skin type, on a certain skin type. So let's say that.
Okay.
Right there, it looked like it was an artist issue. Like they just didn't know how to match her skin tone. So, because it looked like she was really red here. Because I've done Natalie Nunn's makeup before, and she's like my skin. Like she's lighter than me, but she has a golden undertone, like a yellow undertone. So I see that artist didn't really. I don't want to speak down on anyone, but just from the view,
No,
but just looks like a picture. Yeah. But I really think it's just, it could be both. Like, if an artist doesn't know how to work on, let's say, acne prone skin or discoloration or rosacea, whatever the case is, it could be a makeup artist's problem, because you should have been, you should have had the knowledge to do that. You know, you should have been trained to work on every skin type. You get what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
And understand product knowledge, understand what product to use on the client's skin.
Okay, all right. Now, speaking of the artists that you worked on, you also brought up Miss Jocelyn, right? So,
I haven't worked on her yet.
Oh, you haven't? You just.
He was going to, and then I was about 30 minutes away from the studio they were at. He was like, "Oh, it's too, you know, you're gonna be too far." Yeah. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So look, even with that being said, we all know who Jocelyn Hernandez is. We all know Stevie J. We all know Krishan Rock and Blueface, right? So just in a made up situation, you feel me? Do you think Stevie J and Jocelyn would whoop on Krishan and Blueface if they had a fair one? You know what I'm saying? You know they both known to throw the hands. Whose team would you be on, or who if you had your last dollar money? You feel me? You had to put money on it.
You playing with her money by her to answer that.
I'm not even on here, bro. She can say
I don't care. There's ways that people is gonna see this video. When I share it, people are gonna see. The girls follow me. I'm not gonna.
Don't do it, girl.
All right. That's gonna sound like.
I'm not those messy ass artists. I am very professional. If it ain't my business, I ain't gonna repeat it.
It kind of sounds like Krishan getting whooped, because you like, I don't want to comment. If you knew she was gonna whoop, you just say that.
They both good fighters, I feel like. So.
All right. What about Stevie? Okay, what about Stevie J? Hold on. Let's say about Stevie J and Blueface, because you ain't gonna work on them. They don't do makeup. So what about them then?
But they're women, dude.
But they're women. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not gonna answer that shit.
All right, Drew, what you gotta say, bro?
Considering this what the TV show is about, I answered. I got my money on the OGs. The Krishan and Jocelyn fight might, be different, but Stevie whooping that little light skinned nigga ass.
Really?
Yeah, I agree. We ain't going to protect her bag. You feel me? We ain't gonna say between the women, but between the dudes for sure. Like exactly the rap. Stevie rap face.
I look like
Stevie gonna go hard at the palate. You feel me? You saw what I did there?
Both
All right, man. All right, we just gonna have a little fun here, man. We ain't gonna try to be too serious. You feel me? He trying to fuck up the bag, but we here for fun. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, right, out of all these amazing, you feel me, celebrities that you worked on, who was the easiest client and who was the most difficult to work with? Who did you enjoy the most? Let's just say that.
I have to say the one that I enjoy the most is Rolly.
Okay.
Because she's just been so loyal to me and very genuine. What happened?
Nothing. It was a comment. Go ahead. Sorry, it was a comment. Don't worry about it.
She's just loyal and genuine, and she always has my back no matter what. So I have to say Rolly. And then the hardest client, I don't have one, honestly. I thought it was going to be Rock, but because she moves a lot in the chair and I seen her in action where she like kind of told somebody off. Because there was this one makeup artist who tried to like beat me to her for Baddies West promo when we did that last year. And I was just like, go ahead, girl, because I already seen how she moves a lot.
Wait, okay, so hold on. Does it work kind of like commissions? Like, if you all signed on for a job, but it's like if I get to this celebrity first and I did it, then you get a little bit extra bag. Like, how does that work?
Yeah, but like that never matters to me because I love my mental health. So And it's also more for the clout. Like the girl, I know she wanted to do her makeup really bad because she wants to get followers and stuff like that, right? Because it's Christian Rock. And everyone was telling Christian Rock, oh, have Zaneta do it, have Zaza do it, Zaza. Everybody, Zaza, Rolly, Natalie, everybody was saying me. And I was just like I was scared.
That's solid, bro. You thinking no? That's awesome.
I know she don't stay still, and I don't want to piss her off. I don't want to get fired. I was just like.
So some of y'all may not know about Miss Zaneta. You feel me? She come from the West Coast as well. So them hands is certified. You know what I'm saying? So she worried about her mental health for a reason. She like, I'm not gonna sit here. Don't put me with a difficult client because who knows?
No, but when it comes to clients, I'm very professional. I don't wear my emotions on my sleeve. But it was just more so like anxious, like, oh my God, no, don't say my name. And the girl just cut me and she wanted to do it. And I was just like, all right, go ahead. I ain't tripping. I don't need no fucking clout. Like, I would love it, but my mental health is more important.
Every reference ain't a good reference, and all money ain't good money.
Good money, you know me. So I was just like, go ahead. So when she got in her chair, Rock was like, I told you no makeup. Like, and Rock was right because she told you, I don't want to wear too much makeup. You know what I'm saying? And she did the opposite. Everything Rock said, she did the opposite. So I was just like, oh shit. So yeah, she's not difficult. I just feel like you just gotta listen to what your client wants. So that's what I thought was gonna be difficult. And then when I finally did her makeup, she just hella fucking chill. You just listen to what she wants. When I did her makeup, she was like, I want to do my own eyebrows. I was like, okay, go ahead, girl. She did her own eyebrows, and I did her face, and we connected. And I was just like, cool, okay, whatever. She's so cool. She's really sweet. You just got to listen to your clients. That's it.
Some people in those fields got to understand you're doing a service. So the customer is technically always right. Like you're doing something that they want to alter their appearance in some way. So you got to listen to what the fuck they want.
Exactly.
Like when we go get haircuts, we tell a nigga, hey, watch this part right here, bro. I got a little palette. Don't cut right here. And he still, or go with the grain. He still hit you with the back cut. My nigga, you about to start.
Because he think he know better, but you know better because it's your hair.
Right, like
you know your body every day.
Thanks.
Oh, I have a question. So you said that you don't typically wear your emotions to where it's visible. Is there any client that you've had that it was like really hard to like not fangirl out about because you were just so excited to do their makeup? And if not, is there someone that you still to this day are like, if I do their makeup even once, I could put this brush down, I'm good? Because that just made my whole career kind of thing.
Who's on your bucket list?
Huh?
Who's on your bucket list of celebrities or people you might want to do?
So to Ebony's first question, I never fangirled, but I did most definitely get nervous when Natalie hit me up. Like I said, we know each other, we know of each other from Sacramento and the Bay, but we never got to kick it, right? And when she hit me up, I was just like, she want me to do her makeup? Like, I was just like, you want me to do your makeup? Because at that time, when I first moved here, I didn't think I was that good still. Like, even though I got so many years under my belt, I just, you're your own worst critic.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, telling my cousins, I was hyperventilating, like, I was like tripping. My cousins are like, it's cool. Like, she knows who you are. Like, why are you tripping? Like, y'all be seeing each other high and by at Walmart in Sacramento. Like, why are you tripping? I'm like, that's it wasn't fangirling. It was just like, this is like major. Like, she's executive producer for this network, and she's gonna be mostly on camera. She wants. So yeah.
I'm sure there was a lot of pressure with that too.
Fangirl, huh?
I'm sure there was a lot of pressure with that too, because how social media likes to put a lot of focus on Natalie and tear her down. He's like, for the tiniest thing, So I'm sure that was a lot of pressure for you to be like, people are going to be looking at me and they want to naturally tear this woman down for whatever reason.
And they're going to be like, her makeup artist don't know how to do
on a thousand.
So wait, okay, so look, touching on what she just said, right? Okay, you say this on your thing. You feel me? Born in the Bay, raised in Sac, live in LA. You feel me? So with that being said, we got Nat that claimed the Bay, but we all know she's from Concord. You feel me? You mostly lived in Sac, but you born from the Bay. So what's up with these women that's not from the Bay that be trying to claim the Bay so hard? What's going on with that? I don't get it.
You know, with that, oh wait, hold on. Ebony's second question. I want to do Sweetie's makeup art. I want to be Sweetie's makeup artist.
Oh, really?
Solid.
Yeah, I will fangirl, but I will hold it in. I will fangirl the hell right here in my heart. And like, scream like, oh my God. Like,
everybody tag me in this so she can see it.
What is it?
I was telling everybody to tag Sweetie so they can see
it. Because you know, our lifestyle, like growing up, is kind of similar. She's Islander and Black. I'm Islander and Black. She's very family oriented. I love that.
Filipino is an Islander. You're right.
Yeah, Filipino. Yeah. So, whatchamacallit? She's from the Bay. She's born and raised in the Bay, partially. Me too. She's from Sac. I'm from, so like, I just felt like
a lot of comparison.
And she's so family oriented, and she promotes education all the time to these little girls. And my little sisters who are in high school love her. And they're like, I want to go to college like Sweetie. I want to go to San Diego. I want to go to USC like Sweetie. I'm like, well, go, bitch. Go. Keep studying. Stop ditching. Stop fucking around with these little boys and be an icy girl. So to my sisters, an icy girl is like a very smart, intelligent, hustler, go-getter lady. So I love that about Sweetie. And that's why I want to be her makeup artist, because I just love everything that she stands for. Even if like people think she don't know how to rap or whatever, like I don't even care about that. I just love how she promotes education and family, and just she's very positive. She has I think it's like a scholarship or a college funding program in Oakland for all people of color, like Hispanic, Black, Polynesian. So she gives back to the community a lot. So yeah. And then
so with that, hold on. With that being said, we
tap in.
You feel me?
Shout out to Sweetie. Shout out to
Sweetie. I don't know why you can't see it on your end. I think it's because you're on your phone. But basically, on Tapping No Capping, we have this button that we made for tap or cap if we agree with something, or cap if we disagree. So on the tap button, we got her song where it says tap. So yeah,
I love that.
So we added. So we gonna clip that for you. You feel me? We gonna hopefully get that out there to her. You feel me?
Please, I be emailing her team, her damn DMs, her cousins, her aunties. I be emailing everybody.
That'd be solid. That's what's up.
Oh my God.
Okay. So what was the answer?
Huh?
The answer as far as
yeah.
What'd you say?
They haven't responded. Like I've been doing this for almost 2 years, no response.
No, not that. I'm talking about like women that's not from the Bay that claim the Bay.
Okay, so what? I can't speak for everybody, but like observing this, people from like Stunna Girl, they kept saying Stunna Girl's from the Bay. She's not from the Bay. And Stunna, I don't know if they got it on camera, but Stunna Girl kept saying, I'm not from the Bay. I'm from Sacramento. She kept telling people that. And I don't know if that made the clip, but every time she said it, like the cameras were rolling, but I don't know if they put it in the show. She kept telling people, I'm not from the fucking Bay. Like, I love the Bay, but I'm not from there. I'm from Sacramento. She kept telling everyone that in the house. I'm from Sacramento. Stop saying the Bay. So I think it's just, and then with Natalie, she's from Concord, but she also went to school with a lot of my cousins in San Mateo. So she went to high school in San Mateo. So that's the Bay Area. That's the peninsula. So I feel like she grew up in the Bay Area too. So you know what I'm saying? Even though people were born in Concord and Pleasanton or whatever you want, whatever city, and they say that's the Bay, they probably grew up around the Bay, or you know what I'm saying? And that's why they say they're from the Bay, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And
I
then
feel
people
that.
out
No,
here in LA, and just like in other states, like East Coast, down south, they don't know what Sacramento is. And it's easier for me to say, oh, the Bay, I'm from the Bay.
Gotcha.
Like Utah,
Okay.
like back in the day when I was living in Utah, they didn't know what's weird because it's the fucking capital. But people were like, oh, Sacramento, like the Bay. I'm just like, yeah. Just
So
like
let
the
me-
Bay, because there's water. That we're living in a
Yeah,
desert.
Let me ask you this.
Mistake.
Let me ask you a transitional question, right? Because I had another transitional question. From the Bay to LA to Sac, right? Which hood got it on lock? Like, if you got it, if you know the hood is, you feel me? Like, yo, like this is not really the parts you want to be around. Which one is really putting it down?
LA! I don't ever
LA over the Bay, okay?
LA. That shit crazy out here.
Good town, fool.
And I think it's probably because I never grew up out here. Because in the Bay, like certain parts in Oakland, certain parts in EPA, I walk and people are like, "Oh my God, you live in the G, or you don't trip that you walking around the Mid or the Ville." And I'm like, no, I don't fucking care. And I think because I got family or some people know who I am. And then with Sacramento, when I'm from DPA, I'm from Heights. So when I'm walking down the Heights, I can walk down the Heights at 10 o'clock p.m., 11 o'clock.
Out to Grant High School.
Yeah, I live right next to Grant. Like, those are my streets right there. So it's like I could walk there at midnight and not give a fuck. But LA, oh, I think it's just crazy because it's such a gang affiliated city that even wearing orange will get you popped because orange is for Hoovers.
Mm-hmm.
So like LA, like no
crazy.
doubt about it.
Okay,
I'm scared of LA.
Got you.
Every night around like 3 a.m. or morning, 3 a.m. or 12 a.m., the birds are out looking for someone who shot somebody or stabbed somebody. And I never heard that shit in Sacramento in the Bay every single motherfucking night. And when I used to live in South Central, oh my God, the ambulance every day throughout the evening. Ambulance. And then my ring goes off. Someone got stabbed. Someone got stabbed. Someone got stabbed. Someone got shot. Down your block. It's 12 p.m. afternoon. What the fuck are you guys doing? Go to work. And I live down the street from a school, a USC. So I'm like, what the fuck? This is crazy.
Okay. Anybody else got a question?
Speaking since we mentioned time a lot, I was gonna ask, what is the time schedule and work schedule like being a celebrity artist versus a regular everyday neighborhood makeup artist?
It's very unpredictable, and sometimes I feel like I shouldn't say this probably. Sometimes I feel like I speak for everybody, no matter if they're photographers for celebrities, videographers or whatever, assistants. I feel like sometimes who gives a fuck about our time? Like, I don't want to say the word, but I feel like sometimes, like, consider it. I feel like they don't give a fuck about our life. And it's very last minute. Like, let's say if J-Lo hit me up or something. Hey, I need you to do my makeup. Can you fly out like in 2 hours? And you're like, what? I need you to fly out now in 2 hours. You should have been here yesterday. That's how it is. And it's fun. It's different. It's unpredictable. It's bittersweet. But yeah, I just feel like they sometimes just don't give a fuck.
Have you come
find somebody else if you say no?
Have you come across those type of situations frequently though, where you sitting there and they be like, hey, you got 2 hours to make it to a city that's 10 hours away?
Oh no, they're reasonable, but not really. Like, never mind.
Wait, hold on. Don't do you even
look? I said never mind. I should say that. That's so many things I can't say, y'all.
Yo, hold on. Quick question. You don't even have a car out there, right? Like you Uber and shit, right?
No, I have my car. I have a SUV.
Oh, okay. But you didn't always, right?
No, I always had an SUV truck. I never had a home. I was homeless.
Yeah, she said she roommate with somebody prevent sleeping in her car.
Well, the reason why I asked is because, like, for a lot of people who live in major cities like LA, New York, shit like that, they don't own vehicles. So it's like if they gotta make it to a client, they gotta Uber, they gotta take a taxi or some shit like that. So that can be extra inconsiderate because depending on where that person at in the time frame of you waiting for somebody else to get you there, it's like shit, that's hella unreasonable. You feel me? So
yeah. No, thank God. You in LA, you most definitely need a car.
So I just recently started following you, and I came across. I have a couple of things that I want to say about your page because I actually love it.
Okay.
But I came across one particular post where you did you did the makeup for a photo shoot to recreate the looks with Aaliyah and Lil' Kim and Missy, and Missy responded and said that she almost didn't realize that it wasn't her actual picture. What was that like? And then did you have a moment there when it happened where you're like, bro, I was homeless like such and such amount of time previously, and now I'm getting recognized by one of the biggest female rap artists of all time?
Yeah, I didn't think anything of it. Like while we were doing the makeup, and my homegirl, her name is Demi, legendary shot. She's now Sierra's photographer, Sierra Russell's. She was like, "Hey, I like your work. Do you want to do this collaboration? It's not paid. We just want to have fun." And I was just like, "Yeah." At the time she was homeless. Her 3 kids and her husband, they just moved here to LA from somewhere up east. And she was like, "Do you want to just have fun?" I'm like, "Yeah, what the fuck? Hell yeah." And so we did that with another makeup artist and a hairstylist. And I didn't think it was going to get blow up. She didn't think either. And so she posted it, and then Missy Elliott tagged us. I was like, what the fuck? So I was just super ecstatic. Like, wait, she's real?
Right.
Jesus? And she tagged us? Like, wait, you tagged us though. You're so sweet. Like you're an angel. So I thought that was really cool. And at that moment I felt like I was almost there. I was like, damn, if Missy Elliott, she tagged us. Like, what the fuck? So I just felt like, okay, I'm almost there. Don't quit. You finally got a home, you have a car, you have a job, you're doing what you love. And Missy Elliott is like, just, notices you. And I'm just like, okay, don't quit. Keep going. So yeah, it was very motivating.
That's beautiful. Another thing I noticed, which obviously I don't need to stalk your Instagram to realize, is that you're plus size, just like I am. And as a cosplayer, there's definitely, it's a little bit harder for us to get farther, especially Black women. And so I saw that you were going on your weight loss journey, which I think is incredible. You're doing it for yourself and not for anything else. But I was curious to know if you felt like your size or even your color has has ever hindered you when it came to your art.
I think my size, yes, because we all know that you favor light-skinned girls. So I feel like if I was smaller, and I'm light-skinned, so I feel like if I was smaller and I had like that BBL body or whatever they call it, I'll most definitely be invited to more parties or just places or trips with the girlies. And I noticed that with some of my like plus size clients too. Like some of them don't get treated the same way as a Instagram bodied girl would, which sucks. How they have to choose, oh, she's so pretty and light skinned, let's take her, or she's so slim, thick and light skinned, let's take her. You know what I'm saying? So that sucks that, we have to try to fit it, but I really don't give a fuck. I just want to look good because I saw myself on camera for Baddies West, and I was like, "Damn, bitch, you let yourself go." And so I was just like,
hold on, bro. Hold on. We not doing that one. We not doing that.
That's cap.
It's very much cap.
So
you can't see it, but we just put the cap up.
Yeah.
That's cap. You're gorgeous.
Yeah. So first of all,
I'm sorry.
That's on you.
I was like, wait, what happened?
Do not need to.
So
Thank
check
you.
this out. One thing I love about my girl Zaneta, you feel me, since day one, A1 since day one. That girl know how to put it on first and foremost. If you're gonna be a plus size girl, at least know how to dress. Zaneta be putting it on. If you go onto her Instagram, she be fly. She know how to do her makeup. You feel me? Homeless or
Thank
not, you
you.
gonna look good.
As
You
I'm
feel me?
wearing a sweater and
You a
my
sweater today?
afro.
You feel me? You a celebrity down there. So you can be laid back. You in the comfort of your home. You
Period.
feel me? So yeah, no, you definitely be fly. So we're not gonna take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? No matter what your size is, you fly. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. But
But
yeah, I think that they pick and choose. I have been in that situation where they're like, oh, they invited some other hairstylist other than me because he was more fly and slimmer and whatever and more exotic versus me because I'm more fat. So yeah, I most definitely see that, and that's not even just within the industry. That's just I feel like everywhere. Because even when I was fit and healthy, when I did lose weight the first time, I had so much attention by even men who didn't even freaking like me or looked my way when I was chubby the first time. So like, I just feel like that's just society, honestly. That's no matter what industry it is. It's just people. Stupid.
So speaking of plus size women and talking about people that you worked on, shout out to Callie, Callie Scott, you know what I'm saying? I know that's your peoples. I'm actually a fan, been following her for a long time. So tell me what it was like working with her.
It was good.
Why you making that face? You know something we don't know?
It was good.
Talk about it. What's on your mind? What's up?
She was nice, y'all. It was good.
Is it hard to work with people that in a personal setting separate from a professional setting? Like if it's somebody that you're cool with and stuff, or that you hang out with outside of doing their makeup, do you find it easier or harder to separate that the two from being
I don't find it
you're
hard.
my friend, like Rolly is now your friend and stuff, and so but that grew into that. But have you dealt with people on a professional level that were your friends where now you have to figure out, okay, like right now while you're in this chair, I'm your makeup artist and we got to do this and we got to stick to this?
I haven't how you say it? What's the word? But that never happened to me, shit. But I feel like it's going to, because there are some clients that are trying to migrate to being my friend instead of my client. And I'm like, bitch, I want your money, not your friendship. Like, get the tea, or are you trying to get invited to parties, or are you trying to get the shit for free? No, not over here. You still gonna pay me?
You feel me? Talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Talk about it.
So I haven't told anyone that ever, but I feel like it's gonna get there soon. So I need to figure out how to approach that situation. But I most definitely don't want to, like, just because you're my friend, you get in for free. No, respect me. Just like my grandma pays me to cut her hair. And I tell her, you don't need to pay me. She's like, I just want to support my daughter, my granddaughter. I'm just like, okay. And then my best friends and my sisters, they pay me to do their makeup.
And that's your tongue inside, right?
Yeah, that's my tongue inside.
Yeah, okay,
and then even my family, my other family and friends, like, they just pay you, like, and I pay them, like, so it's just respect, like showing respect to our craft.
So you don't have to name any names, but have you had any celebrities that you've worked on more than once say, hey, can you hook me up this time? Either a discount or anything like that? Yeah.
Because I feel like she's trying to, you feel me? I feel like she's trying to get away from
like, hell no, girl.
I feel like she ain't trying to touch on it. You feel me? What's happening, bro? What's going on with Callie, bro?
I can't say shit right now. I'll say shit after like everything. Like, how do we do another interview?
All right, we can do a part
when I come back, because then I probably can say so much.
I had no idea, because you know what's crazy is the first time we talked about her, you was like, oh yeah, she hella cool. We both plus size. She support me.
Oh no,
Callie Scott, the one I just showed.
Oh no, I'm not talking about her.
Oh, okay, you talking about a different one. Okay, all right.
Somebody, yeah, there's somebody else. No, she's hella cool. Callie's hella nice. She's hella cool. We just don't talk anymore.
Okay. All right.
That's why when you brought that the picture, I saw the picture.
That's crazy. Like, yeah, that's crazy. All right, I respect the honesty.
Like now, it's not bad blood or anything. It's just, some people fall off from each other. You know what I'm saying? And separate, or we're not for each other anymore. But it's nothing bad. It's just we're two different people. And she's really sweet. She's really cool. But yeah, no, she always paid. That girl always paid. Even us being friends, well, when we were cool like that, she paid all the time. Even when I was like, oh, you get it for free, she'd be like, bitch, no, here.
Okay.
So she's really cool with that. Like I can most definitely say that, even though we don't talk anymore. But no, yeah, nothing bad about her. But it was someone else that I'm just like, she ain't paid me.
We definitely don't get the behind scenes scoop, bro. I ain't gonna promote it, but
money, bro.
So look, with that being said, bro, the same way that you saw her, you saw the title, right? Mm-hmm. It says "Run Me the Meat," right? Mm-hmm. What's your dating life like? Like, are you? I'm not sure if you've seen the YouTube video where she say "Run Me the Meat," but is it like that with you, where you just like, look, fuck all the conversation of romance, run me them draws?
I'm swimming in dick.
I saw you say that. That tripped me out. She was like, "Don't get it twisted. I'm not losing weight for that. I'm swimming in dick, boo."
Listen, because I'm a fat bitch. I'm too young. I still get dick whenever I want it.
Preach. Say that.
Okay.
Fuck your shit. Period.
All right. So look. So for the people,
they love the fupa.
Period.
They love it.
Fucking hate.
I know that I cut my hair. They talking about, damn, you acting brand new now that you cut your hair. I'm like, you like this?
Like that?
My voice. It's
girl. I love it.
You like my haircut? It's how you want.
Hey.
Maybe because we're acting in the head.
Yeah. Not the Jill Scott.
I love it.
Hey. All right, so look. What? That's crazy. All right, so look, with that being said, right, what's the dating pool like in the north of Cali versus the south? Like, what you fucking with the most? It's for the camera. What's happening? Yeah, I know what's happening, but I want to know.
Let me tell you, the LA brothers out here. Ooh, wait. Okay, make me want a motherfucking gang, creek cut, like make me want to join the set and shit.
Damn, it's like that.
I want to join the set because of this motherfucking dick.
Town,
I be bumping Haiti Baby now. I be bumping Blast. I be bumping hella just hard. I know they ain't hardcore rap, like hardcore gang rappers, but I be bumping hella LA music, like gangster shit. I know Haiti Baby from Stockton, but he has that like LA flow. But anyways, so North Sacramento, Northern men, so it's different because Sacramento men is different from Bay Area men. Bay Area men, I just feel like has a different type of style, different type of I don't know, just attitude, stilo, if you will. And Sacramento, are you? I know, Craig, you're not from Sacramento.
Yeah, I'm from Oakland. You feel me? From the town. Shout out to Julie from the same hood. You feel me?
But are you from Sacramento? Because I don't want to offend you when I start talking
I'm not from Sacramento.
I'm from I'm from East Oakland. I ain't from Sac. We all live the same.
Okay.
Ain't nobody.
Let me go ahead and talk my shit. Sacramento, man, I don't know what it is, but it just feel like everybody just ran through them, everybody else. Because I feel like the Black community in Sacramento is just so small that we just all fucked each other. You feel me? And then not just that, I just feel like there's some dusty, crusty, musty motherfuckers out there. Not all of them, but a lot of men out there.
I feel you.
I'm sorry. I love my city, but the men need to do better. Like, I don't know what it is. The LA men are, I don't know. It's just like they're career driven. They're hustlers. They're like, I don't know. They're so pro-Black out here too, and they really stick to it. Like they say, don't talk to no white girl. They don't talk to no white girl. Like,
hold on, bro. I
they don't want a light skin girl. They want a dark skin girl. Like it's
nah, man. Hold on.
Cap! That's cap! That's cap!
Wait, you trying to tell me that the LA niggas is more pro-Black than the niggas from the town, bro?
LA natives. I'm not talking about Hollywood. Hollywood is different from LA. Like
Okay.
LA natives, like. And it, not just like the men, but there's so much programs out here, so much events like for the community. And I just see all of our people getting together. I'm like, damn, that's sexy. Wow, you like to help the homeless? You cute.
Right.
I'm gonna get pregnant. But
Let's go on a date
so
to the
different
food
out there.
drive.
So like just hands on with the community. And I'm sure there's a lot in Sacramento, and of course I know there's a lot of people in the Bay so hands-on with the community, but from Sacramento to LA, it's just so different. It's like a whole different world. I feel like I'm in an alternate universe.
Okay. So speaking of, like, you was talking about being career driven and everything, yeah, this one right here about the niggas. I'll read it, bro.
Okay.
I went out with a guy many years out, and after a very nice dinner, which at 20 years old was quite surprising, he took me to his house, and his whole family was there. He then introduced me as his future wife. I have never been that blindsided in my life. That was the only date. How would you feel if a nigga was to, on the first date, invite you to the family crib and be like, yo, this is wifey right here?
That happened to me. My ex-fiance.
Flex.
Talk about it.
I thought he was fucking crazy. I said, you're crazy. And he was like, no, we're going to get married. Yeah, this and that. And he brought me to his house with his mom. He was like, oh, this is my girlfriend. I was like, we're girlfriend? We're boyfriend, girlfriend. Okay. And like, he just joined the military at that time. Like, he just got out of boot camp. He had all these goals to be a surgeon, all that stuff, which he is now. But and I had all these dreams of being a celebrity makeup artist. And I told him, I was like, hey, I know, you just got out of boot camp. You're going to be a hoe. You're going to be fucking and shit like that. And I just started my career too. So, we can have an open relationship. I'll just be faithful to you. And you can go fuck around with whoever. Just wear condoms. Don't get pregnant. Don't bring me sick for AIDS, right? And he was just like, I think when you tell guys that they're crazy, because I think he was really genuine when he says, you're going to be my wife. Our first date, he took me out to eat a sandwich in downtown Sacramento, and it was just so cute. And he was like, you're going to be my wife. I was like, he said, we finna have 3 kids. We're going to name one of them after me, but in the Tongan version. And I was just like, this is crazy. And he was like, we finna get married, period. Like, and I was just like, you're crazy. I feel like that's fucked up to shoot a man down. I wish I never shot him down, because after I shot him down, our relationship was just so weird. After that, he didn't want to get hurt anymore and be vulnerable like that.
Zaneta out here breaking hearts? That's crazy.
No, I was just trying to call it like it is, because a lot of men.
Wait, for me to tell me this nigga sounds like he a good. First of all, wait, is this
Nah, he ain't no good man. Fuck that.
Hold on. Is the nigga from Sac?
Yeah, he's from Sac.
You said niggas from SAC not career driven, but the nigga joined the
Okay,
military.
whatever. I didn't say everybody. I said majority of them.
All right. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
but,
It sounded like he was a
He from
genuine nigga.
Rancho. That's different. I ain't Sac.
Well, there's a lot of people that say stuff like that on the first date, and they don't mean that, and they're putting on. And I think that, for a lot of women, we have to take what is said, especially so early, with a grain of salt. So I feel like not only was she taking that as like, oh, you just playing kind of thing, but also when you're thinking about your career, especially when you're at a young age and you have all the time to make major moves and stuff like that. Sometimes, unfortunately, there is a thing called bad timing. And talking about marriage and kids, when you want to go and travel the world and do celebrities makeups and stuff, where you want to be like on Beyonce's team, where you all over the place kind of thing, you're not going to be home and stuff. I think that was the smart thing to do, which was express where your head was at and explain like what you see happening. And if it didn't work out that way, then great. Like then we're married and we're happy and all that stuff. But if you don't put it out there, then you two are living in two different relationships. You are looking at it differently. And it sucks that he took that to heart in the way that he did, and that hurt him.
It's hard.
But
Okay, so
would you rather her tell you where her head's at and her goals and what she has in mind right there, or lie to you and be like, yeah, I'm gonna be your wife and blah 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 blah, and then the minute
and then we believe it, and then we start to believe it, and then they do some fuck shit, and then they're like, wait, you took that serious? Look, well, yeah, because you said I was going to be your wife, right? No, I was just talking. Like, you know that if we were to take it to the head, so I was just trying to be honest, like, well, you just started your career. I just started my career. Like, are you serious? And he was dead serious.
Mm-hmm.
He was dead serious. I was just like, no, I most definitely can see us together like that, but I was just like, it caught me off guard.
Mm-hmm.
He was dead serious.
That's what's up. So I just feel like for a nigga to go out on a limb and make that type of commitment, regardless if it's early on or not, for a nigga to say that, it's not common. You feel what I'm saying?
Not, that's why it's
niggas say stuff to get in the pants all the time. Niggas say stuff to get in the pants. Niggas say stuff thinking that that's what they want right then and there, but they still haven't left their side chick or they friends with benefits. Some of them think that that's what they want, and then when they get to know you better, they realize that.
Because let me tell you something. Hit my Instagram up back in 2013 when we were together, whatever.
Not 2013.
After he said that, some girl hit me up. She was Hawaiian, and she was like, are you so-and-so's girlfriend? And I was just like, yeah. She was like, oh, he was over here last. First off, why you look at this? Now you want your ass beat. But so that's a little after you told me you want to marry me, but you're still doing fuck shit. Okay. So, and it's not even because I told you what it was. You've been fucking with this girl before you even met me.
Damn.
So you're not done being a hoe, and I was right.
Well, next subject. So it says them not having a vision for their future. I understand the circumstances and goals change, but then you don't have nothing that you're working towards. So kind of like what you were just saying about niggas from SAC that's not really career driven. You feel what I'm saying? Like you being the hustler that you are, do you feel like that?
Don't say that. There's a lot of.
That's what you said. That ain't what I said. That's what you said.
Okay, maybe I'm saying it wrong because I know there's a lot of successful men out there because I dated a lot of career-driven men, like all black. Okay, I had to say that because I ain't dating no white cop. So like cops, sergeants, lawyers, whatever, man. You know, I dated people. So, but I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. LA men are just, I don't know. It's just different out here. I think it's the level of grinding. What is it?
I think it's entrepreneurship.
I think that's what it is.
Versus nigga in SAC being workers and niggas in LA being bosses, like that entrepreneurship.
I think that's what it is. Yeah.
Instead of take the order type shit. I think that's what you're talking about.
I think that's what it is. And there's nothing wrong with a 9-to-5 job because, you know, I tend to work 9-to-5 jobs. But I think what turns me on with these men out here in LA is the entrepreneurship, and not even just that, but them like creating these community events for the kids. And I don't know, just seeing them just more hands-on out here. I don't really see that out there in Sacramento. I think it's starting to grow though, because I do have a homegirl named Jenna Lachey who does that in Sacramento, and she's bomb. She hosts like free music events where you can, it's like pop-up shops. It's like for hippies, like Black hippies. So I know for a fact she's doing it big out there in Sacramento, and kudos to her. But like, I don't know about LA. It's just so much. It's so cultured out here. It's so crazy.
So with the hustler mentality, right? We're talking about what you brought up, right? Where do you think you get your hustler mentality from? You feel me? Do you feel like that's your Bay side? Do you feel like that's your Black side? Do you feel like that's the West Coast in you? Like, what do you feel like you get your hustler mentality from?
All of it.
Think it's from the Bay.
It's all of it. It's from my daddy. My dad is Black. My mom is Tongan, but it's most definitely from my daddy's side, because my dad taught me about entrepreneurship when I was a young girl. So, and he always taught me how to chase my dreams and always stand up for what I believe in, no matter what. Like, no matter if it makes me homeless, or no matter if I lose friends or whatever, just stand up for what you always believe in. Don't ever back down. Stick to your word.
Where your daddy from?
Huh?
Where your daddy from?
Back in where he's from? He's very secretive. My birth certificate says he's from New York, but he also says he's from Oakland. All of our family, all of my daddy's family, they're from Palo Alto, so I don't fucking know.
No, we gonna claim that nigga.
My dad is my best friend, y'all.
You sound solid.
Don't get it twisted. My daddy's my best friend. He used to do all my hairstyles. He used to dress me.
What?
Yeah, my dad is my best friend.
Hairstyle.
My dad's straight too. But like, my daddy's straight. But I was his little princess. But the thing is, he's very secretive about his personal life. And I don't know if the military did that. I don't know what he did in the military, because he just be saying he got license to kill. And whenever I'm ready to let him know, I'll let him know. Okay. But I get my hustler side from my daddy. And he's from the Bay. And I think I feel like a lot of big, hustlers from the Bay are from the Bay, because they did say the Bay is the hustlers and the pimps. Sacramento is the home of the Macs, and LA is the home of the gangsters. So most definitely from the Bay, and also Sacramento, because my dad, when he remarried, he started to live in the suburb areas in the Bay Area and in Lathrop, and I stayed back in Sacramento in DPH, because I just didn't want to make new friends, little kid shit and teenage life. And I just feel like living with my mom on my Polynesian side in the hood just gave me more character. Like, I got into street fights. I got jumped. Shootings, just hella shit as a kid, where I feel like built, made me who I am. So I feel like I got it, just life experience, just hustling. My daddy and living with my Polynesian side.
Okay. Anybody else got a question before I transition?
Not about that.
No,
because I'm a woman, so I'm about to ask some makeup questions.
Like, go ahead.
What is your go-to? Like first off, what is something in your makeup kit that you can't live without? Like, for you personally and for doing other people. Like, if all your makeup was gone, what do you need? Like, just if you had to take one thing with you for yourself personally, what makeup piece is it? Is it lip gloss? Is it foundation? Is it a little mascara? What is it?
I have to say, skincare. It has moisturizer. It has to be my what is it called? It's called First Aid moisturizer. It's like a jelly textured, and I'm super dry, so when I apply that on my face, I feel like I just washed my face with a sink. Like, it's like a sink in a bottle. So I have to say my skin, because I love skin products is what makes or breaks your makeup, to have a flawless look or like a horrible look. So anything with skincare products. So my moisturizer for sure I can't live without that.
What is your go-to makeup look? Like if someone says, just do whatever, I just need to be pretty. Like, is it a smoky eye? Are you giving them like, I love the look with the neon green lines and everything. I was like, oh my gosh, I love this look so much. It's so abstract. I just think it's so neat. So what,
Thank
like,
you.
are you going?
I'm sure she's not talking about this, but this is just an example.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. I have to say it depends on the day. Like today I'm super lazy and I didn't want to do my clients. So if they would have gave me a choice, I would have just did a makeup, no makeup look. Because it's easy money. Like you pay me $125 and I get to do whatever. All right, bye. Like, but on an everyday, like on a good day, which is every other day besides today, because today is like a woman time of the month. So I'm just so lazy. But most definitely the dramatic looks. And I have to say, Rolly really brought me back out of that. Because I stopped doing dramatic looks and she was like, no, I need you to keep doing it. Can you do dramatic looks on me all the time? So dramatic looks are super fun because it's not boring. It's something different every day. Like here in LA, you would think, oh, these girls want crazy dramatic looks like they get on the TV. No, everybody out here wants a makeup, no makeup look or like a natural beat. And it gets so boring. And it's just like, okay, this is easy, quick, 45-minute money, you feel me, whatever. But it gets boring. And so whenever I do have clients or a shoot or a music video that wants these elaborate looks, I'm like, yeah. So yeah, the graphic liners, the cut creases, the glitters, the gems, that's my jam.
So have you ever delved into like FX makeup? Because I know that is really popular right now, especially online. You see a lot of people because there's now been a conversation on these people that are doing these like incredible face looks and then presenting it as cosplay because then they're also dressed up to accentuate the makeup that they've done and stuff. Have you ever looked into that? And do you think that that is something that like if you're a skilled makeup artist you can delve into easily, or do you think that's like a whole nother level of education that you have to delve into?
I think that's a whole nother level of education, but I most definitely did special effects on myself and on clients. I'm so, what is it called? Lazy. It's time consuming. And you know this, it's time consuming. Like I did a whole like muscle face on one side of my face. And I feel like that jam took like 2.5 hours because I did like all the muscle, like the textured face. And so anytime someone asks me on Halloween, can you do my makeup for Halloween? I'm like,
do I have to?
Yeah, like what you want to be for Halloween? Oh, I want to be it. Even it, like, it's just too much. I know it's white and red, but I'm just like,
the blending on that has to be
do a little glitter devil glam on your eye? Like that's just doing too much. But I used to do it a lot on TikTok, like the cosplay, because I'm not a cosplayer. But I used to do special effects on my face and then dress up as a zombie or whatever and do little skits. But it's really time consuming. It's so time consuming. So that's why I don't do it. And that is where all the money is at too. But I'm lazy. Like I just need to do your makeup for 1 good hour. That's it.
Yeah, if I can find someone to do my cosplay makeup sometimes, I just be like, please just do it so I don't have to.
You don't have to do it.
Stay around and I don't know how y'all recreate looks, because me, like, I can do something perfectly that one time and then I'm like, dang, I need to do some more videos for that, and I'm trying to recreate it and I'm like looking at the picture of myself and it still looks different.
Girl, I'm the same way too. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm the same. And for me, it's because I have no patience. Like one eye will be good, and then this eye on my side would just be like crap. Because I'm like, I have no patience. I perfect this eye. That's all I need. Take pictures right here. That's good.
I feel that. I literally just lost all of my drafts, and I had like 200 plus drafts in my TikTok. And so those are like over 100 hours worth of content that I've done. So I have to recreate every cosplay that I've done this year so I can make more videos.
How did you lose that?
I just went to DreamCon this past weekend and I needed more storage space. So I deleted the app briefly, and I didn't know that it would delete the drafts, because every other social media app saves the drafts. So, but I guess it saves locally, so it's on the device. So when you delete the app, it deletes all its data. And so I just found out today I was gonna post a video, and I was like, "Why does it say I have one draft? What you mean I got one draft? I just cleared out 400 and dropped down to 2, and it's gone." So I almost cried earlier.
No, I feel you, girl, because I used to do TikTok before the pandemic. I feel you, especially when it freezes up and then you got to redo it and it just don't look authentic. I feel you, girl. I feel you. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
So speaking about doing makeup,
this is actually making me feel so much better. Talking to you guys is always a good time.
Speaking about doing makeup, right?
Huh?
So speaking about doing makeup, right? So you the makeup artist on Baddies East, right? That's coming up. Oh, let me bring it up real quick.
There's gonna be me and another makeup artist, because this is a big crowd. Since it's a big cast, they told me that they're hiring another one. Because last year was just like crazy. Last year everybody was like not getting their makeup done because they you know, there's so many of them, and now there's like 16 this year.
That's a lot. That's way more than it was last time. So that means it's gonna be much crazier. You feel me?
Yeah, way crazier. Sorry, what was your question now?
So with that being said, right, being a makeup artist on the Baddies East, you wouldn't think so, but is there like is it hazardous being a makeup artist? Because one you on, you know, basically a kind of dangerous cast environment. There you go. And then on top of that, you know, I'm assuming putting all that hours in on doing makeup, you might start developing some type of carpal tunnel or something like that. So is there any hazardous thing that goes into being a makeup artist, especially when you're doing it for celebrities or specifically for a Baddies East cast?
Whoa, man. Yeah, because you know you're gonna get carpal tunnel, all that, arthritis probably. I don't know. But working with Zeus Network, there's a few times I almost tripped because I was trying to run because I thought somebody was gonna shoot. So like it's hazardous all the time, but it's fun. Like I don't know, like I don't but it's funny to watch it unfold in front of you, and you're just like, bro, we almost died. Like
the memories,
like it's crazy. No, this cast, oh my gosh, I didn't know it was gonna be this many girls, and most of them are from like, you know, other TV shows like the VH1 shows or whatever. Mm-hmm. So, when I saw that today, I was just like, this is gonna be.
They got other TV show people, and then Instagram influencers. I see you got Whoa Vicky, Hi My Name.
So sweet.
Then you got Sky from Black Ink, and then like, oh, I got some people on here. It's gonna go to him.
It's crazy, and you know what's up? Oh my God! So Sky, let me tell you, I'm so excited to meet her, to see her again. The first time I met her, I was it was in the summer, I think 2 years ago, or when I first moved here. And I was falling asleep behind the wheel in Hollywood, and I was trying to go, I was about to exit to go get back to South Central, and I was falling asleep, and she started honking. She was like honking, and then she told the girl to roll down her window. I rolled down my window, and she's like, baby, you need to stay up. She gave me some pack of gummy worms. She was like, I don't need you to die. I don't need you to die.
I don't know how gummy worms is supposed to keep a nigga up, but all right.
Well, something to chew on. Something to
sugar,
do.
Yeah, chew on something that's sugary. You're keeping your brain occupied by chewing on something. And I was just like, oh, she's so sweet. And then when she left, I was like, what the fuck was that, Sky from Black Ink? And so I'm excited to see her again. And Rose Vicky, she's really sweet. She's like actually really quiet. We met at a mutual friend's birthday party my first year here. Dude, like I be telling people, all you gotta do is just move here. Just move here. And you will get your ass into so many doors as long as you're being yourself. You know what I'm saying? just move here, cause like, but that girl is really sweet, and so I'm excited to see her too. That cast is gonna be crazy, cause when I saw the people that's who else is on that shit?
Isn't
let me bring it back up for you.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, Mariah Lynn. She's a firecracker. I love her.
Rock sister, bruh.
Oh, really?
Right there. How you pronounce her name? Tisakane?
I'm glad Stunner Girl making another appearance.
Oh.
Tisakane? Do you remember, Ebony? Have you ever watched Bad Girls Club, the old one?
Oh, yeah.
Do you
I was
remember
convinced that I was going to be on Bad Girls Club at one time.
Me too!
I was like, the minute I'm at the age, I am applying and I'm going to win. I would have scenarios in my head about how I was going to beat a bitch ass.
You just told me.
I was going to be Tanisha 2.0.
I ain't getting no sleep.
Let me sleep, hanging pots and shit. I was ready. Couldn't tell me nothing. And then by the time I think they went on a break around the time that I got like of age and stuff, and then they came back, and by then I was like, my ass need to finish school. Talk about going and
and when they came back with like Instagrammers.
Mm-hmm.
I was just like, that's so boring. But yeah, Camila. Do you remember Camila? I forgot.
Yep.
She from South Central.
Isn't it Camila Red or some shit like that?
I cannot wait to meet her because I love that bitch. When I watched her in Bad Girls Club, I was like,
she always had the hand. She was ready. Stay ready to fight. I was like, I got you. Want to fight? All right, let's go. That scene where she's like in the booth on the phone and her mama tell,
you
just
gave me the green light.
I can't wait to meet her. I love her.
When you're talking about like hazardous when it comes to being in that certain environment, what was it like for you as a makeup artist during the pandemic? Because you're in people's faces and people in yours using products and stuff. Was there a time during there where you were like, I may lose my income because of this?
No, because I was working at a bank. I took a pause off of makeup because I was working with MAC Cosmetics for 5 years and I was tired of them micromanaging me. And my second job out of those 5 years was always a bank. I was always working at a bank as my second income. And so I quit MAC in 2018 and I just started working at the bank full time. Then the pandemic happened. And when we started getting all this free money and whatever, I was just like, you know what? I want to do makeup on my own now that I have this money and I want to go to LA. So I used whatever little money I had left to take me to LA on my last stimulus. Like, I was just like, let me take this little $100 that I didn't save. I should have saved all my stimulus checks, but I was just being stupid. So I only had $100 from my last stimmy and or pandemic money or whatever, and just dipped to LA. So yeah, I didn't see the wrath of the pandemic for makeup because I didn't do makeup until 2021 when I moved to LA. So and then everything was opening, so it was just a perfect timing.
So would you have continued to do makeup if you were doing makeup during the pandemic? Would you have continued to try and service people, or would you have been?
Yeah, people were asking me to do their makeup. I said no, because at that time I moved in. I left my apartment and moved in with my family. I didn't want to hurt them. You know, it was scary. Like I didn't want to go do some strangers' makeup and then they might have COVID and I bring it home because my sister has asthma, so I don't want to kill my sister. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was my main concern. And then when things started to get like, you know, we all got exhausted staying home, and then I picked up like 2 or 3 clients. But that's when the pandemic was like going away a little bit on its last few months. Yeah. But yeah, most definitely didn't want to serve anybody. I was like, you tripping? What the fuck?
Like, why you
just hear the fucking news? Like people, I just looked. I'm so sorry, the baby. I'm so sorry. I'm all cursing. Yeah. But yeah, like y'all really still want to get your makeup done? You don't care if you die? Like that was weird.
It was outside.
No, I was not outside. I was inside.
I was inside, but I ain't gonna lie. I still got my hair done. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do nothing else, but I was gonna have my hair done. So I messed up. Yeah.
Okay, let me show that because I still got my nails done.
My stylist, anytime you cough, I'd be like, I promise you it's allergies. She'd be like, Ashley, don't cough again, ho. And I'd be like, yes, okay, I won't. I'm like, I promise you. It's just allergies. I promise. I work in the medical field.
I just got a dry throat.
Right, like, dang, my throat dry. Gotta leave.
And don't that suck, y'all? Like, you were okay, all fine and dandy until you get in a room full of people during the pandemic, and all of a sudden you need a cough.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh, no. I just need water. Like,
dry throat.
No, and it's like, why did I just get a dry throat?
Oh, everybody here pop up something.
And the toilet paper, I took toilet paper away from my job, from the bank job, stole some from the bank, took it home. They don't care.
Same shit.
Let's rephrase that part. You only took toilet paper from the bank.
That's it. Toilet paper. That's it.
Let's make that clear.
Just
there was no funds taken or anything.
That's it. Just toilet paper.
Oh, look. So how does the staff get treated on Zeus? Like, as far as like being a makeup artist, I know that they provide these like resort type of Airbnb spots for the cast, for the baddies, right? What do they do for the makeup artists? Because you just said you was driving, so you guys don't even have a driver. Y'all driving yourselves to the locations that they go to, or how does that work?
Oh, no. I have my car. My car stays home. But with them, we have some of the summer production, like camera crew, they'll rent out a car, or Zeus will pay for our private drivers to transport us to wherever we gotta go. And our living situations are like amazing.
Okay.
Yes. So last year I didn't have a home again, and they asked me if I wanted to go on tour, and I was like, when? And I had one more week. Like, there was this 1 week that I could not just make money, and I was like, okay, I guess this is the week I'm just gonna have to go back to Sacramento and just make money there and then come back. And then the PR hit me up. She was like, hey, did you want to go on tour? I was like, yeah, when? She was like, oh, like in 3 days. I was like, yes, that's because crazy. I ain't going to have a home in 3 days. So when I didn't expect to have luxury. So they gave us luxury apartment, what is it called? Hotels. Like, like these are like luxury hotels that these hotels will cost like $500 a night, $800 a night type of shit. And Zeus really take care. I feel like Zeus really took care of us. And then we'll have a per diem for food, and they'll reimburse us. We got paid every week. And we only have 1 day off, which is always going to be Sunday.
Okay.
You always want Sundays off. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Anybody else want to transition before we start closing this up in a little bit?
How do you feel as a makeup artist? Because I know makeup artists and hairstylists kind of experience this where, just like you said, people being inconsiderate of your time and stuff. And I have personally witnessed, as well as other people, this constant conversation between clients and makeup artists, or clients and hairstylists, when it comes to, like you'll pay a booking fee or a deposit, and then you're waiting there for 3 hours or 2 hours to get your stuff done, and they don't offer anything in return but let you be 15 minutes late. And it's like, no, boo, I got to keep it going and stuff like that. How do you feel about that? And do you think that is that something common, and it's just kind of like you got to go with the flow? Is that something where, do you feel like you see it more where the clients are kind of bailing out or being late and always looking to get something back, and that's why there's this kind of disjointedness? Because there's a constant conversation with makeup artists and hairstylists about that level of professionalism, and that they expect the clients to be a certain way, but they're not always being as professional as they can in that situation. Do you see that? Do you see that a lot? Do you see that with the celebrities as well? And what do you think should be done differently? Because sometimes I hope she's not watching this. I love my hairstylist to death. She slay me for the gods, but sometimes I'll be sitting there and I'm like, okay, I've been here for an hour and a half and you haven't even braided me down. And honey, like, I just bought a brand new wig and I'm paying for your services, and you don't even want to curl my hair without me paying another extra $30.
And you're eating your lunch.
Right. Like, why you sitting there doing whatever, or you doing your homegirl hair that's paying you half what I'm paying.
Yeah. So with that, I try to stay professional as I can. Like, so basically, I have this booking policy and I send it out to all my clients, and it's also on my Instagram. So if someone's 10 minutes late, that's $25 late fee. If you're 15 minutes late, that's cancellation. With me, if you cancel your appointment, you have to reschedule with a new deposit because your deposit is non-refundable. But if I cancel, because I know a lot of clients, I always listen to clients like through reviews, not what my reviews, but like YouTube or, just other people like friends and family members or, co-workers, when they're like, don't you hate when a hairstylist does this? Like, they can cancel on you, but if you cancel, you got to pay, Exactly what you said. And so I take their feedback from other stylist situations or experiences, and I implement it into my booking policy. So now if I'm late, if I'm like 15 or 20 minutes late or an hour, I let my client know, and I also give them like a $10 discount, $5 discount. You know what I'm saying? Because if they're late, I take their money. You feel what I'm saying? So I try to give them a little discount or $25 discount depending on my promo. Like if my rate is, if I did a discount already, and if I cancel, I give them back their money. So I try to be fair. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why I have returning clients or people refer me to others because, they just like how I do business. Like I try to, I don't want like it to be a one-sided relationship like that. Like, oh my God, I'm still here and she hasn't started on me, because I see that a lot in the salon. And I'm just like, ooh, I don't want to be like that, So I don't want my client to be mad,
I think it's so unfortunate because that's how you build like the loyalty. Like me, I only have one makeup artist and I don't get my makeup done super often. It's typically for special occasions. So my work Christmas party, my birthday, when I'm going to weddings, like if I'm doing something really flashy or whatever. But aside from that, I don't get it done. So I stick with those people. When I find someone that can slay my hair, like I'm always promoting you. I'm showcasing you. Anytime someone says, oh, I love your hair. Oh, well, Diamond does it. And here's her name. You can find her on Instagram and stuff. But I can see why some people get frustrated and end up branching out. And it's like, it's not because the work isn't good. It's just because their time isn't valued as much as their own time. And I think people forget that everybody has lives. Like I might not have clients, but I may have a job and I may be here on my lunch break.
Or your kid has to go to school. You got to pick them up and take them back home.
Yeah, or random cancellations like, oh, this is my birthday night and you're telling me an hour before I'm supposed to be at my birthday dinner that you can't do my makeup now. I had that for a cosplay. I was supposed to get my makeup done. Everything was good. And I'm like pulled into her place. Like, okay, which apartment number is it? Or which building number is it? No response, going straight to voicemail. And I stayed there for an extra like 45 minutes to an hour before I had to find someone else. And as I was on the way across town to meet up with a different makeup artist, then she was like, sorry, I forgot to put my phone on the charger last night and this and that. You can still come. I'm like, girl, I'm already on the other side of town and I have to get to this photo shoot in 45 minutes. So now you messing with me and how much time I can do my photo shoot, because now I have to get my makeup done by someone else that's on the complete other side of town. And now I'm paying them actually more than I was going to be paying you. So now this changed my budget.
So did they give you your money back?
That you try and implement that, because there's a lot of people that get a lot of the backlash and they look at it like, oh, whatever, there's always going to be someone out there, especially in the beauty industry. There's always going to be someone out there that needs their makeup done or their hair done. So they're like, okay, what's one client? Bye. I'll have two new ones tomorrow.
No, yeah, no, I don't even think like that. And I get that from my dad. My dad taught me a lot about business and customer service. Like he always tells me, treat people how you want to be treated, basically. And other like business advices and, you know, whatever, lectures. And so that's all I want to do. Like, I want to be respected. So I'm going to respect you so you can respect me. I'm going to respect your time. And if I do end up being late, because, you know, life, it's like, say the phone isn't charged, you know, I have to be more responsible. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take accountability with that too. You know, so it's accountability, great customer service, and just treating people like how you want to be treated. So that's what I go by.
All right, so I'm gonna wrap it up with these last two questions, right? So your name is Zaneta Earthbender on one of your platforms, right? So how do you feel about the Avatar universe? You also a Blerd, you feel me? Who's your favorite Avatar, you know, character? You know what I'm saying? Some from the series.
So let me tell you.
You haven't really seen it?
Huh?
You haven't seen it?
No, what, the old the TV show, the little old one, the cartoon one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've watched that and the horror one too.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not like a nerd in Avatar and stuff. But I just didn't want nobody to know my last name. My last name is so like, I just don't want no one to know it because it's just so boring. It's just a regular last name, Robinson.
What the fuck? What's wrong with
that? It's
so
boring. Like, I don't want nobody to know my last name.
You know how many famous black people named Robinson? You know, Jackie Robinson. That's a proud name.
I want my
She's
last
actually
name
my
to
cousin.
be like something. Like, well, I got a common black last name. It could be a like.
I got a friend like that,
I
bro.
could
Shout
have Parker. Shout
out to my partner Tirza, bro. Her name is Tirza.
Not a regular black name.
And then her last name is Johnson. She like, man, why my name have to be Johnson? I'm like, nigga, that's a strong black name. Like, I think that's solid.
Because this is not really my dad's last name.
That's a strong black slave name.
Right. Right.
Also true.
That's
also
what my daddy says.
But it's also, but how many niggas
strong on the plantation?
But I'm saying though, how many niggas with that last name did something and made a name for themselves? You feel me? So it's like Jack Johnson, Jackie Robinson, Smokey
I
Robinson.
know, but that's not my daddy's last name. Like, I'm telling you, my daddy changed his last name several times. I don't know why. He probably killed somebody. I don't know why. But he changed his last
somebody
name.
Somebody looking for your daddy.
Huh?
He hiding. I said somebody looking for your daddy.
Right.
He won't tell nobody where he from. He done changed his last name.
He said he was from England. I don't know, girl. Like,
Oh yeah, this nigga cat.
And I do know he's a Stanford College graduate, Stanford University. He got proof of that. I know he wasn't lying about that. So, but everything else, I'm like, where are you from, Daddy? Like, what's my auntie's names? Because I haven't seen my daddy's sisters and brothers in years since I was 7. So I'm just like, I love dark skinned brothers. And I told my dad, most of his siblings are dark skinned. I told my daddy, if I marry my cousins, that's on you. Like, you can't remember anybody's name, or you just not telling me where they are. And he was just like, don't worry about it. You're just gonna be kissing cousins. Oh,
Daddy,
that's crazy.
Gross,
Daddy.
Gross. Like, no.
Yeah, you already got to worry about that from your cousins.
Who her cousins
it's
are.
even worse now being on your black side too. Like, you got to worry from I say you got to worry about it from your Polynesian side. Now your black side too. You struggling.
Listen, because the Polynesian side, this is very common in Tongan culture where your great-great-grandparents change your last name and then make a new one and come to the island, come to the mainland or to America, and you have hella siblings or hella first cousins you don't even know about because your grandpa or whatever changed your last name. Now you marrying your first cousin, which is gross. Like, yeah, same thing with my daddy. He has several last names. So like with Robinson, it just, I like Robinson, but it's just not my daddy's last name. So I want whatever my dad's real last name is. So I put Earthbender because I feel like I'm very grounded since I'm a Taurus. And I don't know if you guys know this. Well, you can't see, but like I have yellow, mustard, green. I have wood. Like I love plant. I have plants. So I'm just like very earthy type of person. I've always been like that since I was a kid. So I just gravitate towards earthbending more. And I know Cora, people say I remind them of Cora because she hella immature. They're like, you're a brat, you're hella hyper, and you're hella loud like her. And I'm just like, and I'm a crybaby too. So it's most definitely a brat. People say I remind them of Cora. I was like, let me watch this show because I never watched Cora until like, I don't know, a couple years back. I was like, damn, she is just like me. That's hella sad. I'm hella immature.
What other nerdom do you delve into? Are you into other things aside from like Avatar?
No, just that because my aunt made us watch it with her. She'd be like, "Oh my god, Avatar is on." I'm just like, "Oh my god,
that's dope."
Boring.
Right?
Anime.
That's hella dope. All right, so look, two things. One, is there any nerd female cast members that's on Baddies? Like, are any of them into any nerd shit, any cartoons, yada, yada, yada? And then the second part is, who's the most fun to turn up with at the club?
Oh, Rolly. She like, she's a gamer. Rolly's like a real life
What?
gamer.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that about her.
Yeah, Rolly is a real life gamer. And I think
didn't she have a channel at one time?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, I think she's still be on it.
Yeah,
on Twitch, I think, or some other one. And then Scotty, I think Scotty is the one who likes anime. Like she's a real life anime person. I think it's Scotty. Yeah. Who else is on her cast? Who else was on the last cast on Baddies Place?
Ooh, let me try to pull it up for you. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I don't know if I have. Do I have?
Oh yeah, that's all I know was Scotty. I think Scotty is the anime person. But I never clubbed with them because I always like to stay in the luxury hotel and just like soak it up because I didn't have my home at the time.
I'm gonna take full advantage of this motherfucker.
Right.
Get me back to the telly, but I had to say, looking like when I did go to the club, I never clubbed with them, but like watching them as we film. If I was whenever I was dragged because we couldn't go back home, would be I think Scotty. Scotty would be hella turn and hella. She's just really positive. She's a really positive, sweet girl. Like
I noticed that.
I be pissed off when I be reading the comments. Like I be so offended and just like on defense for her because people be like, "Oh, she a little B. She a punk." She real life not a punk. She love her friends. She don't want to hit any of her friends. Like, but she got hands. This girl, cause she's so sweet and nice and happy. This girl got hands. This girl, she ain't scared. She fights. She know how to fight. She don't just be pulling. She square up. Like, she's a tomboy. She's an athlete as well. So like, she's very sporty, but sporty. But yeah, I have to say she's fun. I love her. She's fucking funny. She's hilarious.
So there you go. Speaking about the cast, this was the cast. Is there anybody else you want to mention?
I love Natalie because she always put me on. That's big sis right there. Rolly is another big sis because she always looking out. DJ Sky and Scotty is hella sweet, and Tommy, because they always tag me, even though I didn't tell them to tag. So DJ Sky, Tommy, and Scotty, and Natalie and Rolly, whenever I did their makeup, they will still pay me and tag me.
I'm shocked. Coming from you, BMT,
I'm shocked that you have a crush on Krishan as well.
What happened?
Cat, nigga.
I have a crush on Krishan.
That's crazy.
I'm telling you, if you knew this man, that is like the wildest thing he's ever said.
You'd be like, ain't no fucking way.
Why?
Because he's the bro. He's okay. He's anti-ratchet woman, basically. He's anti-ratchet.
Why do you like Krishan? Since you anti-ratchet.
No,
Right.
we love Krishan.
No,
but-
him.
BMT, yeah.
BMT. Can he answer or no?
No, he will.
He can
Knowing
comment.
BMT, if he saw you said that, he gonna say something. That nigga like to talk. We gonna see.
Why you like don't like ratchet TV or ratchet girls, but you like why you like Rock? Like, no, she's sweet, but like wait, I'm confused if that's the type
It
you
don't
don't
match
like.
up.
We all confused. Damn it.
Yeah, we all. If you would have saw that, bro, we all looked
Let's
sideways.
wait.
Like we was
I
like,
saw
what?
the comment. Let's wait for his answer. Come on, type in.
Yeah, because
Type
In the
in
meantime,
comment section,
between time before he answered, what is your ultimate goal as a makeup artist? Where do you see your career going? Where do you want it to end up? You feel me? Like where do you see yourself at your highest plateau? You feel me?
Oh man, my last goal that I hope and pray every day and wish for, I don't know, is to be an A-list celebrity traveling makeup artist or A-list makeup artist on a 2 to 3 year contract. And most A-list celebrity makeup artists, they get paid about $10,000 or more a month, even if they don't need to do makeup on them. So that's my goal. And I want to be able to pay off some debts and stuff like that or whatever, and then save from that money for like 3 years. I want to be on a contract for about 3 to 4 years. And once I save money, I want to have my own compound so I can build houses where my family can stay at. And then we have our own little family stores there too. So I just want to have like my own society coming up.
I love that.
That sounds crazy. That sounds crazy.
That's the
That's generational wealth right there.
Yeah. And then, but before I get to that compound level, I want to do like small little real estate, like duplexes. Well, my salon first, and then make that into some, good revenue to buy another property, like a duplex, and then save up for like a little 5-unit apartment, and then probably hopefully my compound with my family and a farm and shit like that. That's the dream. And then have like 10 kids.
Nigga.
Wait, 10?
Nigga, I don't know if you gonna get to the whole 10 though. You feel me?
10?
You got
Do I
to marry you. I don't know.
Like 10, nigga, like 3, maybe?
Right.
Oh,
3 at the most, like 4. She went to 10.
Damn.
I want all boys too. Well, not all boys. I probably want 2 girls and the rest all boys.
What? Yeesh, that is a
He
lot.
said, look at Youngin. He said, what?
8 boys and 2 girls. Because
That is
I
a
at least
lot of
want
shit,
2
though.
girls so we can do nails together and whatever. And and I want all boys so they can take care of their mama.
Oh yeah, you one of them. You about to take full advantage. Hey son, go get the groceries. Hey,
Grab that remote over there.
I
Go
can't
ahead.
pick it up.
I,
Can you give me that? Yep.
I'm trying to send him to NASA so he can make the family rich.
That too. Yeah. Listen to your daddy.
Is there anybody else that want
Oh,
to
it's your
chime in
nephew.
before we wrap it up?
I have a
I
personal,
wanted
I
to
have a
ask
personal
you-
question. Oh, go, Jew.
I meant to ask earlier, but I got tied up in listening to your story and everything.
Oh, he answered.
So
Thick gals always want a lot of kids. No, nigga, answer the question.
no, what's
bro.
about you?
Why do you like
Krishan? You
Krishan?
gotta cut it out. He gonna come find you.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
That's also another
I was
military
gonna-
man. You feel me? But
before
I'm dead.
BMT,
I'm
why
fertile,
do you
too.
like Krishan, nigga? Answer this before we go. But go ahead,
So-
Jew.
look, since it came back to me, I was gonna ask earlier. Is there someone? They don't have to be famous neither. They could be a Instagram makeup artist. But is there someone out there that you look up to, or that kind of somewhat inspire you, or you take notes from right now? That's helping you get to where you want to be in the same field as you.
Yes. Her name is Sweetie's old makeup artist, her original makeup artist. Her name is Twiggy. And I took some of her classes. So she's very inspirational.
Wow.
And I like how she carries herself. She carries herself with class. And that's what I'm trying to do too. Like, I'm trying to be a little bit more sophisticated, act my age. because I act real immature, like I'm still 16, and that's probably why I have this youthful glow. But I do want to like kind of. Now that I'm a businesswoman, I kind of want to be taken seriously because the people who know me, they can't take me serious as a businesswoman because I'm so goofy and people know me as this goofy, bubbly girl. So I look up to Twiggy because she's very classy and she seems put together. You know, we don't know everybody's life,
Right.
but she's just an amazing makeup artist, and I love her style of work. It's very soft and subtle, very glowy. Like, it's not harsh. It enhances people's beauty instead of taking it away.
Looks like we got an answer.
Chris. That's not an answer, nigga.
Look at the eye roll.
That's not an answer.
All right, so let me find out. You think you Dr. Umar with Suki Hana and you can change Krishan?
You already know he does. You already know he does.
I can change it. Yeah,
I like her wild. He says I like her wild brash side because of its dominant behavior.
He like a manly.
She bring me great kids. Oh, okay. So he one of them. He like, I want to find the strongest woman in the tribe.
But,
so my kids don't turn out like
what's his name? BMT?
BMT.
Okay, so you want, but how about her mental? Because that can also trickle down to your children.
Black
like I took child psychology and early education, and even the person's mental can trickle down to the child. So would you want your child to have that mentality? Okay, and even if she did, it wouldn't even be it's also the mentality, but also how the mother is going to raise the kid. Like if she's not nice or not Krishan Rock, but let's say for me, for instance, when I have a child, my child's probably most likely going to be strong-minded and goofy. She's going to be strong-minded and goofy, you know, and because she's going to see that every day. She's going to see, oh, my mom doesn't take any shit. My dad doesn't take any shit. But, oh, my gosh, my mom is so happy all the time because I'm a product of my dad and my mom. My mom, she's very quiet, so, I don't get that from her. But she's goofy as well. My dad, he's loud and everyone loves him. When he walks into a room, he brightens up the light. He brightens up the room. And I get that from my dad. So do you rather have someone who's dominant and also have like a kind of a fucked up mentality too?
I feel that's
so because you also it's not just because her physique is amazing because she's athletic, but it's mostly this. Do you want your kids to be like that way too? Like, do you want your kids to be kind of like crazy? You know, crazy. They learn that home is the first school.
From Best Master Homies.
What happened?
I remember Danger.
Danger?
Oh yeah.
Ray J. That's like Danger 3.0.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who Danger is.
The one that had like the big jaguar tattoo on her face.
Shoot, yeah.
Ray J.
She from Oakland or something, right?
That'd be crazy if she was.
She's from the Bay.
I feel like Oakland is just
She probably from like Frisco or San
Diego. Our representative is
Oakland because nobody knew what Frisco was. She probably from Castro Valley, but they told her to say Oakland.
That's all.
Wait, I want to know his answer because since you want to be this pro-black, but I want a dominant woman. But like, how about the mind? So that's all you want is.
It's not a lot of women that come for BMT, so I actually kind of like this. It's just
because I'm confused.
The reason why is because BMT is the type of nigga, right? Her behavior is only like that because the man in her household cannot match her and hasn't been able to subdue her insecurity. So you saying, hold on, so
been
like that since you such a strong ass nigga? It's
not because of the man, but look in BMT also. I shouldn't be saying this shit, but also, it can also just be her. Like, Because how does she act? How does she know how to act like that? Do you get what I'm saying? Like for me,
her daddy and her brother and them, that's hereditary.
No,
That's
facts,
exactly.
facts,
That's what I'm saying.
facts,
That's
facts.
what she learned. She learned how to do that. Like with me, my homeboy came over and I was yelling at him. Like, but that's how I talk. I was yelling. He was like, "Damn, do everybody in your family yell?" And I was like, "Oh shit, they do." Like, I was like, so it's hereditary, like, or not even just hereditary, but
cultural.
Yeah, cultural. So it's not, don't blame everything on Blueface. I hate when people blame one thing on one person, because
I agree.
you also have to be strong-minded. My mom and my daddy always tell me you have to have accountability and be strong-minded, not to let this person take you out of character.
I agree.
So you can't blame other people for how that person is acting.
Right.
Because you knew what it was. You had a chance to leave, you had a chance to fix it, you had a chance to do something. You know what I'm saying? And that's not just for her, but that's for me too. I had to learn that too. My dad had to snap me out of it. And I thought he was taking my ex-fiance cheating ass aside, but he was just trying to teach me accountability and like how to be strong-minded. Like when a man tries to test you, you got to be strong-minded to stand your ground. You feel me? So don't BMT.
I respect it. Hey, we definitely have to have you come on another episode. How did you like it so far? Do you feel like you had a good interview? Did you like the vibes? Did you like the questions? You know what I'm saying? You think we can have you come back on a different episode? What's happening?
Yes, I do. I loved everything. I just hope I don't get in trouble because I just, I gotta practice my speech.
Oh, we won't talk about no extra shit. We gonna ask you some nerd shit. You feel me? We gonna have normal conversation in the future, bro. We just had to give you your flowers because we come from this. I don't come from SAC. You feel me? We went to the same high school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't came from the bottom to the top. I used to promote your shit before you even came on to Baddies. So me personally, from me to you, I'm just giving you your flowers. And I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you made it to this platform. I think that you're gonna make it to higher links in life. And you're a beautiful soul. For a lot of people that don't know you personally, she's a loving person. She's the type of person that wear her hearts on her sleeve just like I do. And she a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? So tap in with Zaneta.
Thank you.
Feel me? tap in with Zaneta Love. You feel me? You see the Instagram on the bottom, man. So if y'all want to tap in with her, make sure y'all tap in.
Oh shoot, I forgot your nephew's still there. Drew, my bad.
No, he good, bro. If he around this nigga, hey, if you're around this nigga, don't worry about it. Because Jew a different breed, bro. Jew is a different breed. He all right.
He ain't even seeing that. He ain't even processing that.
He's so cute.
Bro, what BMT say? People
something.
react differently to different people. Hence the social talking point of why does she do that for him but not for me?
Man,
same vice versa. Yeah. I guess ain't nobody feeling that, BMT. Ain't nobody feeling that, bro. The women ain't feeling that, bro. If you saw the face reactions, you see what's happening. You feel me? But maybe we can invite you on a panel when BMT is around. Y'all can have a conversation.
Yes, that'll be great.
Yeah. He be coming on tapping no captain all the time, man. So we can make that happen. Oh, but you about to be on the road, girl. So how is that going to happen? When do you get on the road?
I leave Monday. I was supposed to leave Saturday or Sunday, but I think because they had trouble casting, that's why it took so long. And that's why they have so many girls. They didn't know who to pick. So they're like, okay, we're going to push it out until Sunday or Monday. I was like, all right. Saturday or Sunday. I was like, okay, I got clients. So what's up? They're like, okay, Monday or Tuesday. And I was like, okay, I just I hope I go because I just declined a job so I can go. And they're like, okay, Monday for sure because we're having trouble casting. And then now Monday for sure.
How long? BMT says she lucky she going on the road.
Why?
Basically, he challenging you to be on the same panel with him. Yeah.
No, he won't smoke with you.
What was I gonna say to you? So how long y'all gonna be on the road for? Where do you know that you're going to? Like what states y'all going to? What cities?
I think about 5 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks, and then if that depends, because it can cut off anytime if the girls ain't acting, they is getting crazy. Because Oakland was canceled quick because we were supposed to be there out for another week, but since that shooting happened, all that shit with Stunna and Tommy, yeah, we had to cut it off early. But I feel like we're going to go to New York, DC. I feel like those are the only two that I know for sure. Because, like, what's East Coast without New York and DC? Well, New York and DMV, So we have to be going to DMV, DC, Maryland, and what's the V?
Virginia.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Go to Philly, let me know.
Why? Who's in Philly?
Shit, that Philly been turned up lately. They just had the game last week.
They had what last week?
Hold on, isn't Tommy from Philly too though? I don't think she gonna be on this cast, but she from Tommy for sure. No, she not.
No,
from Philly.
Kat is from Philly.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't know where everyone. Where's Sky from?
Where Woe Vicky from? I thought Woe Vicky was from that area.
Bro, Vicky's from down south. She from Alabama or Atlanta or something.
I mean, not Woe Vicky. T. My bad. I didn't mean to say Woe.
Who? T.
Thought she like New Jersey, like.
Well, let me bring up the East one more time.
Yeah, bring the bitch.
Hi, my name is T. The girl right there next to.
Oh, hi. My name is T.
Yeah.
Oh, is that TT, the one that you be sharing me with?
Yeah.
Oh,
she's like, yeah, the one with the big
she's not even about that life. Why is she on here, bro?
She's like, hi, my name is T.
She be talking funky too on Instagram.
Nah, T not with the shit.
She's not with a lot of them chicks though from them shows though. So
T is not with the shits, bro.
They all be with each other.
Where is she from? She from Philly?
No, I think she from that area, like close to that area, like New York, New Jersey, or some shit like that. I'll find it right now.
Oh man, I feel bad.
Where's
for
Sky
T.
from? New York, probably, huh?
Something like that.
And then Sky was from New York.
Okay, she from New York. I don't know who Anna Mac is. I know DJ Sky, Rock, and Rock Sisters from Baltimore.
Right.
I don't know where that Anna girl or Smiley's from. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't even know at this point. But it was somebody that Tommy had yelled out about that being from Philly. Oh, it was I remember who it was. I got you. Yeah, Kat. Yeah, Kat. Kat was the one from Philly. So yeah, that's why I was like, yeah. So
I love her.
Oh no, she from California. She probably from She from California.
And for one that don't know that who Kat is the one right next to what's her name? What's the girl name from
Razor?
Cali? Nah. Well, she is right next to Razor, but what's the one what's the girl in the middle? What's her name?
Stunna Girl.
Stunna Girl. Yeah, she's the one right next to Stunna Girl on her left. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So yeah, on her right, but it's my left. Right. So. Mm-hmm. So she from Philly, you feel me? So for sure. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I watched the reunion. Even though I don't claim, you feel me? I know that's your friend. I don't claim Natalie, but at the end of the day, she did beat Tommy ass at the reunion, bro. That shit crazy. I didn't know Natalie had hands. She must have improved. She must have been in the gym and shit, nigga, because she definitely
she had hands on Bad Girls though. Like in her season, she put them balls on some.
Yeah,
people.
she had.
She definitely had some hands.
Even when she was a skinny thing, she had hands.
But she had a broad. Keep bringing this educated honey buns on here. I'm ready for all their talking points. Okay, this nigga hilarious.
But yeah, Natalie Nunn always had hands, even when she was a skinny. And she fought that girl Flo.
Yeah.
And yo, Flo was a beast. Flo was easily one of my favorite of that season.
Yeah.
And watching them when she
that season was
but let's keep it a being though. I feel like she really like niggas that she feel like she can beat or security around, because when Krishan slapped her on the bus, she ain't had that same energy, cuz. So it's like
what? I think
we did.
I think she doesn't want her to run away. I think because I feel like she would have slapped her, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like she was trying to keep it cool. Like, okay, I don't know. I just, because I don't
Definitely got a lot to
scared of
lose.
We
everybody.
definitely did. No, we ain't doing that, bro. I know that's your friend, but we not doing that, bro. Because when she got off the bus, your partner that you say Scotty is hella cool, she ran up on Scotty, hit Scotty for no reason. She was trying to check on her. You feel me? So she turned up on everybody else, but Krishan. Well,
I don't
that look fugazi.
She tried to turn up on Krishan a little bit. Security they got in the middle right there on the bus and separated them. So
That's also true. That's also true.
I don't even like this.
I just feel like it was just alcohol involved. That's it. And then by the time her and Scotty got outside, I think they was just, because they drink. I think by the time her and Scotty got out, you know, the air hit you. You in a closed up bus with hella bitches and it's hot. Once you go outside, the wind hits you and you all fucked up now, hella drunk. So I don't know. It could be that, but yeah, I don't think Natalie's scared nobody. But
I respect it.
Cause like,
all right, so let's get back to the regular people. You feel me? So with everybody being known, Zaneta, we loved having you on. You feel me? Tell them where they can follow you. Tell them what you got going on. Tell them how they can support you. Tell them your Cash App, the whole shit. You feel me?
Oh yeah, cause I need some money. Cash App, I ain't gonna fucking lie. Cash App is money sign. Zaneta loves you. Bless me, people.
Y'all see it right here.
And then my Instagram, my personal Instagram is Zaneta Loves You. And then my business Instagram with all my clients is Zaza XO Beauty.
Okay, Jew, talk to them, right? Tell them how they can follow you. Tell them about your business. Tell them how they can, help support, my nigga.
Yeah, man. Follow my merch page on Instagram, man. HMMC_brand, man. Highly Medicated Meditation Club. Check out the latest merch, man. Everything, latest and greatest limited edition on everything. But yeah, man, that's what I got going on. You can follow me on Instagram also under Straw.
When your birthday coming up, man? Tell them about the birthday.
Saturday, man. You know it's big Leo season. This
Tell what day, nigga.
Turn up.
big Leo season this Saturday.
Tell them what day, nigga.
Going all over again.
What day we celebrating? What day we hollering at Jew? What day is that?
Saturday, man.
This Saturday, nigga. Tap in with the realest, nigga.
He a lion. Lion.
And where it's good in the hood, man, too, man. You feel me? Yeah, it's good though, man. But follow me on Instagram.
Lion ass Leo.
I made that story a little bit, but I don't do no lying.
That's hella funny. All right, and Miss Ebony Moonbeam, you feel me? Been a part of the team, been part of the realest crew in the area. You feel me? Talk your shit. Tell them where they can follow you. Tell them how they can support. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Before that, I wanted to take advantage of this really quickly because she's here. If you had, as your professional opinion, if you had to give me a recommendation to do something different with my makeup, as you see right now, what would it be?
Nothing.
No, talk. Okay, talk to him.
No, honestly, nothing.
Oh my gosh!
Tap.
I'm like, hi. Can you bring her face up?
Yeah, make her big.
Oh yeah, say less. We got you. Hold on.
Yeah, nothing.
You all for the black girl magic. You know what I'm saying?
Your skincare is amazing. What do you do for your skincare?
Look, she blushing and shit. Get it out.
That's why I hope that you come back on so you talk more about your skincare, because I literally just wash my face with the same shit I wash my ass with.
Period.
I do more have a skincare. I just started like doing more like moisturizing like before I go to bed. But aside from that, I've never really used anything. And I'm one of those people that I'm always like afraid that if I start using skincare products, that then it's gonna mess up like what I've naturally been able to like hold on to. Mm-hmm. So I'm always like, but I'm willing to try anything, and as long as it doesn't give me any type of issues, I'll stick with it because I know that I'm 32, so I'm not getting any younger. I need to get the skincare routine down.
Yeah, because
You
your
see what-
skin, your
you see what-
foundation, you're wearing
You see what
foundation.
BMT said?
Mm-hmm.
I'm done with
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam.
What Moonbeam? You see,
Leave me alone.
She's too down to earth, but I love it. Ooh, girl, you got a new
BMT
you
trying to
picture.
be feeling. BMT
She's
trying to
so
see what's
beautiful. I
happening.
love
You
her
know what I'm talking about?
smile and your
Thank you
nose.
so much.
Oh my god, you're so beautiful.
Thank
Yeah,
you. That's
girl,
you though. I love you. And
Thank
so
you.
many like spam liking your page.
Oh my god, I need to follow you. I don't know if I get off of this.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. I'll definitely send it to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I got
can you send
Even
me
if you want to
everyone's,
stay on
please?
afterwards, y'all can talk. Y'all can exchange the whole shit.
Yeah.
But you know, it's your boy, the comment KJM_man.510. You feel me? Where you know what I'm saying, I'm tapping no cap. If you're nerdy, you seen it, then what's your opinion? I appreciate y'all tapping in with us. Thank you for
Follow me at
you feel me?
Ebony_Moonbeam cosplay.
Period.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
And
ma'am.
check out Wife
And
Reviews on Sunday.
Tap in with Miss Zaneta that loves you. You know what I'm saying? You know what
I
it
have
do.
one thing to say.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
I'm single.
You a fool, bro.
And I don't want to be in the streets anymore. Like, take me out the streets. I'm sorry, I didn't check if I got STDs and shit.
Got you.
I always wear
feel you.
condoms though, but like I still will get checked no matter what. But just take me out the streets, somebody, please. I want to cook for
respect
someone.
it.
I
We
want to
gonna put that out
cater.
there. Got you. All right. Yeah, man. Wait, y'all heard what she talking about, man. Take
I
her
wanna serve
her out, but bring her back inside, man. She don't
I
like
wanna
the
serve
streets.
you.
You know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
like the
But yeah,
streets. Take me out the
we'll
street.
holler at y'all next time, man. Thank y'all for tapping in. We're tapping no capping. Y'all have a good night.